What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against Hardy Tech Yo-Yo. And before we get started, if you can, please show some shady love to that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 1,200 likes, I will keep 2 Pokemon videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now, today is a very special day for me because I'm battling Hardy Tech Yo-Yo. And if you do not know him, he's a very quality YouTuber, mainly focuses on Let's Plays, but I think he's going to be starting up some battling on his channel and learning his way around competitive. So definitely go check out his channel after this. It's really crazy because a lot of you guys don't know this, but a little backdrop to ShadyPenguinn is that when I had a couple hundred subs, I think around 300, 400, Hardy was going on a trip across the country and I helped him out. Basically, people could donate if they wanted to and they could get rewards. And one of the rewards was to be able to put a video up on his channel. So I did that. And I put our battle up on the channel that we had. He had actually beat me back then on Pokemon Showdown. And yeah, I put that up on his channel, and it was crazy because he took me from like 300 subs to 600 subs, like around there. And now it's like, it's been a few months. I mean, that was back in like July. So it's been a while. It's been 6 months, 8 months, around 8 months. And now we're full circle, and now I hope you guys can go check out his channel. I hope to do the same thing for him, maybe give him 300 subs, because that would be a really cool full circle karma type thing. Thank you so much for that boost back then, Hardy, and let's have this battle. But really quick, let's go over the Pokemon that I'm bringing. Today, I'm bringing the UU team that I used against, who did I battle with this team? Lit Power Media. I used this team against Lit Power Media. We're going to go over who I'm bringing, so you guys can place your bets in the comment section below. Who do you think is going to be the MVP today? I'm bringing Cacturne, Scrafty, Electivire, Nidoqueen, Blastoise, and X-Cloud, and I didn't give Electivire the air balloon. Somebody shoot me in the foot, but we're going to keep going. Once again, these are the Pokemon you guys should bet on. We got Cacturne, Scrafty, Electivire, Nidoqueen, Blastoise, and X-Cloud. Now, if you guys saw the battle against Lit Power Media, you know the power of X-Cloud, and I actually want to change X-Cloud's nickname to, what's his name? Kevin James for Here Comes the Boom. That movie that he was in, and that's fantastic. And my opponent, Hardy, has some seriously, serious team going on right here. This is basically OU versus UU right now. He's got a Ferrothorn. He's got Ferrothorn, Talonflame, Donphan, Sylveon, Blastoise, and Alakazam. Not all OU, but Ferrothorn is going to be a huge problem. I don't think I have a single, I don't have a single fire type move, so that's rather unfortunate, but I do have my Scrafty for the Intimidate. I was going to say on Talonflame, that really doesn't make much sense. That Talonflame is going to cause me a lot of issues. I'm going to have to use my Electivire to take that thing out. That's the only thing I really have that wants to deal with it. Base Me Baby can take care of it. We're going to actually lead off with Nidoqueen here. I think getting the rocks up is going to be imperative. I want to force him to have to go into Donphan so that I can go into my Blastoise and get a nice, awesome Water Pulse off. Now, the only other thing that can deal with that Talonflame is my Blastoise, really. Blastoise and Electivire are going to be the 2 things that can really handle it. My Nidoqueen can handle it so much because I have really good defenses on it. He opens up with Fork. Of course, Alakazam the Fork. And that's a really good play on his part. I'm sure he recognized that I would want to set up my rocks. I'm going to... Oh, man, this could get really ugly really fast. I don't know if he'll make a first turn prediction. But I'm going to go out into my Scrafty because I am especially bulky, and hopefully he goes for a Psychic type move right here so that I can be immune to it. I don't know that he will, but that would be really nice. We're going to find out right now if this is his Mega or if it's his Focus Sash. I feel like it's going to be, yeah. He goes for the Focus Blast. He made the prediction on the first turn. Oh my goodness. Luckily, I know I can live it, but wow, that is really terrible. I'm gonna save this Scrafty. That is really, 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 really terrible for me. The only thing I can really do is go out into Cacturne, and then, it's not gonna matter. Nothing's gonna matter right now. I'm in a really bad position again. Again. I wonder if my Blastoise can take a hit. Man, that really... I can't believe he made that first turn prediction. Hardy is not holding back right now. I could always hope that he misses. But he can go for a Dazzling Gleam. He's probably packing that Dazzling Gleam anyway. Let's go into Blastoise. Forget it. I'm not going to overthink right now. He's actually going to withdraw, which is extremely interesting. I really thought maybe he would just go for a double Focus Blast, but He goes out into Sylveon. I'm going out into my Blastoise. So, I'll be able to Mega Evolve here. I do think he's going to go for a Toxic. I'm just going to go for a Stab Water Pulse. I know Sylveon is extremely bulky on the special side, but I think that I should just go for a Water Pulse anyway. Maybe get a little Confusion hacks, a little bit of hacks here and there. That would be kind of nice. We'll see what happens. I do outspeed. If I can get a Confusion off, that would be really, really, really imperative, because this is only going to do like 30%. He does go for the Toxic as expected. I do predict either a Wish or a Protect here. I'm going to see the leftovers. I'm sure there's the leftovers. And, man, this is just repeats of Pokemon Showdown when he beat me back in the day. Man, I can't get over that first turn prediction. That was absolutely beautiful on his part. I cannot get over it. I think what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to go into Nidoqueen here, hoping that he goes for Wish or Protect. That way I can get my rocks up nice and easy. And if he wants to go into Donphan, that is fine by me. He goes for the Moonblast, which I will be able to take semi-nicely. I really predicted a Wish or Protect, but I can take that relatively nicely. I do have my leftovers recovery, so that is really good for my Long Live the Nidoqueen. He's going to get his lefties. My lefties was first, so I know that I outspeed. I do predict either Donphan or Ferrothorn to come in. With that being said, I think I'm just going to go for... and yes, this is a defensive Nidoqueen. That's why it's running leftovers, not the Life Orb Sheer Force like my Nidoking. I think I'm just going to set up the Stealth Rocks here and hope that he goes into Ferrothorn, predicting a Poison-type move. He goes into Snuggles, which is probably Ferrothorn, because that makes a lot of sense. You just want to hug that thing, obviously. You see a Ferrothorn, you want to get close to it in bed. Of course, that's my first reaction. I'm not going to switch out here because there's no need. I'll let him get a Leech Seed off right now. I'm going to go for an Earth Power because it is super effective. He goes for the Protect to scout me out. Not a bad play at all, but I am going to get a little bit more lefties up, which is fine by me. He can't really go into his Talonflame to take immunity or not take any damage from my Earth Power. That's really not an option for him. Now he might go into Donphan here, which makes me want to go for the Ice Beam. But that's kind of a risky play. I think he's going to want to set up Leech Seed before he leaves, so let's go for the Earth Power. Yeah, he's going to stay in. I'm pretty sure he's going to want to set up the Leech Seed. We're going to see how much this does. It only does like 30%. Ferrothorn is a huge problem when you don't pack something with fire. Definitely huge issue. Now I'm back to full, but I am going to lose a little bit of HP because of that Leech Seed. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a problem. He's going to get Leech Seed recovery, and he's going to get lefties. Not lefties, I'm sorry. He's packing that Rocky Helmet, obviously. But now that that's up, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make a bold play. I'm going to switch out into my... That'd be so risky, though. It's really risky. I could try to set up now with my Cacturn, because he's probably going to go into Donphan. Donphan's going to be able to, not wall me, but he's going to be able to Ice Shard me if he wants to. Break my Sash with a Rapid Spin to get rid of those rocks. So I want to make him have to pay for that Rapid Spin. Let me see Donphan's special defense. What do you got? 60. Nothing at all. So let's go into our X-Splad. We're going to go to X-Splad kind of early. Not normally something I would want to do, but I really do think he's going to switch out into Donphan to get rid of these rocks, considering Donphan can wall my Nidoqueen. Oh, he goes straight away for the Power Whip. That's going to do a decent amount of... Wow, that does a crap ton. All right. Now, my X-Splad does have the Flamethrower. But the question is, do I really predict him to stay in? I mean, that's an easy 2-hit KO. I don't know if he expects my X-Splad to have the Flamethrower. I'm going to go for it, though. I pretty much have to go for it here. He is going to stay in, so that is going to be a dead Ferrothorn. I don't care what country you're from, that's a dead Ferrothorn, because that's Choice Specs X-Cloud. Doesn't need stab when it's times 4 effective. So Ferrothorn being out of the way is a huge benefit. Unfortunately, he is going to be able to go into his Donphan here if he wants to and get a nice Rapid Spin off. Yeah, out comes Donphan as expected. I'm sure he's going to get that free Rapid Spin. The only thing I can really do is go into my Blastoise and gain a little bit of initiative. I mean, I guess I could go into my Scrafty. I don't know. I mean, my Scrafty should be able to take an EQ, even though it's at such low health. I should definitely be able to take an EQ, and then I can get a Drain Punch off and get a butt ton of HP back from something. Or even better, I can go for a knockoff. As he goes into his Sylveon, if I come in with Scrafty, but that seems a little redundant almost. So let's just but if he gets his own Stealth Rocks up, I'm kind of screwed. Let's go into Blastoise here. I gotta threaten Donphan out after he Rapid Spins. I think he's gonna Rapid Spin first. He might get his own rocks up first though. If he gets his own rocks up first, that's probably the better play. All right, no, he went for the Rapid Spin, which is it's not like a bad play, but I guess because I know my team, I know that I would want rocks up on my side of the field if I was him, but he doesn't know my team, so can't really say that fairly. Now, he does have a Blastoise on his team, which is going to be his Mega as well. So if he wants to go into Blastoise right here, it's probably his best bet. I'm still going to go for a Water Pulse. If he wants to go into his Sylveon right here, he can. Talonflame's still going to be a problem. Luckily, my Nidoqueen does have the T-Bolt, so I can take one hit from an unboosted Talonflame. Now that the rocks are gone, I'm going to have a hard time getting him back up. I would definitely like to get a nice Confusion Hacks right here. I don't think I will, but it would be nice. No, I don't get it. Of course not. I think the strong pivot right now is still to go into Nidoqueen right here, because I do resist its stab, and he can't Toxic my Nidoqueen in case he wants to go for another Toxic. So I think that's what I'm actually going to do. My team is definitely getting dwindled down. I would have liked to have kept those rocks up. His team does not have a Spin Blocker, unfortunately, as you guys know. That would be really nice. Both our moves are getting made pretty fast. He is going to go for the Wish. That's good for me because I do predict him to go for the Protect here. Wish, Protect, Toxic, Moonblast is pretty standard. Can't do anything to Nidoqueen. If he really wants to, he can get, actually, I don't think any of his other Pokemon are hurt right now. Yeah, none of his other Pokemon are hurt. So he's probably going to go out into Donphan here, because he'll be able to spin. So I could go for the Ice Beam, but then he's going to get the Wish HP back anyway. So I'd rather force the spin than get pointless damage off, because I guarantee he's going into Donphan here. Goes out into oh wow, goes out into Surfy, his Blastoise. So that was definitely a good play on his part. Now I don't think that it's worth staying in here. I don't think it's worth the risk. I really do need this Nidoqueen. So I almost want to go out into my own Blastoise and almost sacrifice it. At this point. That's so risky though. Donphan's only weaknesses are grass and ice and water. But Blastoise would be the best thing to counter that. I almost have to sacrifice my Nidoqueen. Or I sacrifice Scrafty at this point. Looking at his team, his only physical attackers are Donphan and Talonflame, and my Scrafty can't do much to Talonflame anyway. So I'm actually going to go out into my Scrafty and kind of sacrifice it to Surfy. Just sacrifice it to appease the Surfy god that is in front of me. Nothing I can do. We're going to get a pointless Intimidate off. Scrafty has not been doing too much in this battle and the last battle, unfortunately, but it's probably the way that I'm playing him. He is going to Mega Evolve, reacting to Hardy's Mega Ring. So we got double Mega Blastoise going on right now. Double Mega Blastoise. Not on the field right now, but he does go for the Water Pulse. That's going to take me out. I can't see it doing less than 50. That's a crit. I don't think it mattered. It might. I don't think so. I'm Assault Vest, though. I don't know. I don't think it mattered, really. The only thing that really matters is now I can go into my, Bruce Lee. I know he doesn't have anything super effective for me. So what I can do is, I really think he's going to switch out. But it's so risky. I'm going to go for the Ice Punch, predicting him to switch out. I really don't think he's going to stay in here. He's going to switch out. I'm sure into Donphan. And, no, it goes on to Navi. Wow, what do you have for me? What are you going to do to me? I'm floored right now that he went into Navi. This is still going to do. This is still a... Oh, the freeze! I don't think the freeze matters because I'm pretty sure that he's slower. Oh, no, I got the Life Orb. That's right. I thought I had the Expert Belt for some reason. But, that's a great time for me. I'm not going to bother going for a Wild Charge because that's unnecessary damage that I would do to myself. I'm just going to go for another Ice Punch. He might actually be just sacrificing the Sylveon off at this point. Because, I mean, I'm not sure exactly why. Because my Nidoqueen is going to be pretty solid right now. As soon as I get rid of that Donphan, Well, actually, no. My Nidoqueen's not solid as long as he got Blastoise around. But I do have to preserve this Electivire for Blastoise. He's going to decide to fodder off his Sylveon at this point. It's frozen anyway. Ice Punch was a nice 2-hit KO, so Electivire getting some MVP points right there. Then again, Nidoqueen got some with that Ferrothorn takedown, and she's been putting up those rocks like it's her job. She's probably going to be able to go into Donphan here. And these are the exact moments where I wish I had my Air Balloon. Here's Donphan. These are the exact moments I wish I had my Air Balloon, because I would have no fear right now. But unfortunately, instead I have all the fear. I really do need to save this. So I unfortunately do have to switch out. I really don't have a choice. And I have to save my Cacturne for Alakazam. It's just, I'm not in a really good spot right now. I'm really not in a good spot. I'm going to go out into my Blastoise here, hoping that he does Rapid Spin again. He might go for the EQ though, predicting me to stay in and go for an Ice Punch. He does go for the EQ. I don't think I can, it's going to be a 2-hit KO, but I am faster. It's going to be easily a 2-hit KO. I am faster though. And I can predict the Blastoise to come in, but he's done that so many times where I think he's just going to try to Rapid Spin right now. So I'm just going to go for a Water Pulse. I kind of want to go for Dark Pulse, but I'm going to go for Water Pulse. He does stay in. But Donphan has the Sturdy. I think he's back at full HP. He is back at full HP. He's going to live with the Sturdy. Going to be able to get... Oh, he goes for an EQ. That's really good news for me. That's really good news for me because I can come in with my Electivire. And I can Ice Punch this thing to death right now. And he's going to have Rocks up, which means his Talonflame is going to be completely dwindled down to just nothingness. Let's come in with Electivire here. And I choose Electivire because I don't want to come in with Cacturne to get my Sash broken by an Ice Shard. I don't want X-Cloud to really come in and get hit by an Ice Shard either, because it's already at low HP. Here I'm just going to go for that safe Ice Punch. Ice Punch is probably my best move. Actually, Earthquake's probably my best move. In case he does go out into the Blastoise, Earthquake is probably my best move. But then again, I'm going to outspeed the Blastoise so I can always in the follow-up just go for a Wild Charge. Let's just go for the Ice Punch. He's going to go for the Ice Shard just to get chip damage off, as would I. I mean, that still does a decent amount. Electivire does not have much bulk behind it. I'm going to be able to take this thing out, which means the rocks are up to stay on his side of the field as long as his Blastoise doesn't know Rapid Spin. If he has 2 Rapid Spinners on his team, then you know what? Kudos. I cannot even argue with that. Now, he has 3 Pokemon left, I believe. Alakazam, Blastoise, and Talonflame. He's going to come out with his Alakazam, who I'm starting to believe is choice in some manner. And I really do need this Electivire for Blastoise. So I'm going to have to sacrifice something, and looking at his team, I'm going to sacrifice my X-Cloud. I have to sacrifice X-Cloud, unfortunately. It's kind of just what has to happen. I don't think he's going to go for a Psychic type move, so I don't feel comfortable going into Cacturne at all. But I'm going to sacrifice this. He goes for... Oh, he does go for the Psyshock. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I really did not expect him to at all. I really did not expect that at all. What a waste. What a waste. All right, let's go into Cacturne. And I kind of want to go for Sucker Punch, but I feel like it's really obvious. So I think I'm just going to go for Swords Dance, predicting him to switch out into the Blastoise. Is he going to switch out? Well, if he switches out into the Blastoise, it's almost pointless for him. But he might be Scarfed by the way he switched out after that first Focus Blast. I don't think he's Scarfed, though. No, I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch on the off chance that he's Sashed. I'm going to go for Sucker Punch on the off chance that he's Sashed. Yeah, he's going to attack. Thankfully, I'm going to bring him down to his Focus Sash. Oh, he doesn't have a Focus Sash. Even better. Even better. No Focus Sash on that Alakazam, which is glorious. I really thought he was a Focus Sash, but he's probably just Life Orb, which a lot of people run. No problem with that. Now, out comes the Talonflame, and the Talonflame is a little bit of an issue, because he can set up Swords Dances all day, and a Seed Bomb is not going to take him out. So I think, actually, instead of doing the dumb move, I'm going to go into my Nidoqueen, and just let my Nidoqueen take the hit. He might just be going for a Brave Bird with that Talonflame, but I don't want to take the chance on the, if he's going to be a Swords Dance. He's going to go for the Roost. See, I'm really glad I didn't go for Sucker Punch. Really glad I didn't go for Sucker Punch. My Nidoqueen has the T-Bolt, and because he has Talonflame and Blastoise left, I'm just going to go for T-Bolt over and over again. I can easily take a break. He's going to withdraw. He's actually going to withdraw, which makes sense. To an extent, it definitely makes sense. Because now I'm in a position where I got to either sacrifice my Cacturne or my Electivire, or I stay with my Nidoqueen and hope that I can take a Water Pulse, because that is a 2-hit KO. I don't think that I can take a Water Pulse, though. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to sacrifice... It sucks to do this. Really sucks to do this, but I'm going to sacrifice my Cacturne here. I hate sacrificing Cacturne because it's one of my favorite Pokemon, but it is the play to make. I can't go into my Electivire and risk that being killed. So let's go into Cacturne, take the... Oh, Water Absorb! That's right! That's right! He's going to go for the Water-type move. It's over now. Now it's pretty much over because I can just go for a... If he goes into his Talonflame, he's going to resist my Seed Bomb ×4. But I have to go for Seed Bomb anyway. I'm not going to bother setting up Swords Dance. Let's just go for a Seed Bomb. I have enough attack that I should be able to take this Blastoise out easy, so Cacturne getting the kill, but Nidoqueen has been proven. I think Nidoqueen's almost pretty much earned the MVP for this match. Almost positive now. Like I said, Hardy Tech Yo-Yo is just starting to do Wi-Fi in his battle. He actually asked me to be his first battle on his channel. I was completely honored, obviously. Completely honored. So, yeah, I think the best thing for me to do at this point is to go for a Swords Dance. I'm going to go for a Swords Dance here at this point. I think it's the best thing I can do. He does go for the Acrobatics. So yeah, he is new to competitive battling, but he still did an absolutely fantastic job with this battle. Obviously, I mean, and it's not even over yet. He can roost up right here, and if he's running Swords Dance, he can possibly sweep. Honestly, if I make the wrong play, I do want to go for a Sucker Punch here. We should have just gone for a Sucker Punch before, because it probably would have taken Talonflame out. But I'm going to go for Sucker Punch here, hoping that he just sticks with the Acrobatics. No, he goes for the Roost. Oh yeah, and Priority Roost is going to outspeed my Sucker Punch anyway. What an idiot, 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 what an idiot. I'm so dumb, I'm so dumb, I'm so dumb. I can't believe I just did that. Well, Cacturne, you were completely a waste, because I could have gone for a Drain Punch right there and possibly done more than half again. But he's going to U-turn here. Wow, any U-turns just to scoff me. Just to know that I'm not going to go for Sucker Punch, just to show that he's the better player. All right, that was really brutal. That was really brutal. My Nidoqueen can take care of the rest of this because I can take hits from a Talonflame all day. I can probably I think it's going to be a 3-hit KO from a Talonflame, and I do have the T-Bolt. So even if he wants to try to roost Shenanigan and lose his flying type, he just tweeted at me, "Where's a revive when I need one?" But yeah, no revives in competitive battling, Hardy. No revives at all. So I'm just gonna go for a T-Bolt here. I've already picked it because it's pretty much the play I have to make. He goes for the Flare Blitz, because that's what he wants to go for. He's gonna suffer some recoil, but this T-Bolt should be enough to take it out with the Sheer Force boost. Talonflame. Oh wow, because it's not stab. All right, so we actually have a little bit of a match going on here. I'm tempted to go for Earth Power on his Roost. Do you think he's gonna? Do you really think he's gonna Roost? Let's go for Earth Power. I think he's gonna Roost. Oh no! Oh my gosh, Shady, what are you doing? You're falling apart at the seams. Luckily, he's going for the Flare Blitz instead of the Acrobatics, and luckily that's helped me out. He's brought down to a point where a sneeze could kill him. I'm just gonna go for T-Bolts like I should have been going for the whole time, because now by me going for Earth Power, I triggered his. I'm surprised he's going for Flare Blitz instead of Acrobatics. I know he wants max damage, but he's gonna die from recoil. It is what it is. I'm sure he'll realize after watching this, or maybe that's just what he wanted to do. He wanted to just go for Flare Blitzes for max damage. But that's going to be the game. Only a close, what is that, a 2-0? It was only a 2-0, I believe, right? Yeah, it was only a 2-0, Hardy, so that was a great battle. I did bring a UU team, and you had a lot of OU, but that doesn't matter. It was still an awesome battle. Awesome battle. Like I said, you guys better go check out his channel. He's one of the best LPers out there for sure. Very personable with you guys, very honest. So definitely check out his content. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, and sub because I do upload 2 Pokemon videos a day. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.